Hi there, I'm Adam McDermott and welcome to Platinum Journey, where I document the highs and lows of getting a platinum trophy in some brilliant games. Today's game closes out Nathan Drake's story in style, with one last globe-trotting adventure. It's Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Let's look at the trophies.
Having played through it once before, I had 19 out of the 36 bronze, 2 of the 9 silver, and was still missing the Soul Gold trophy. So that is a hefty 25 trophies standing between me and the platinum. 8 of the bronze are for killing enemies in various ways, 4 for finding journals and treasures, 1 for beating the game on hard mode, completing the game with 70% or higher shot accuracy, making 10 enemies drop their grenades, I'm sure they won't mind, destroying 10 vehicles while being dragged by the rope, knocking over all rock cairns in Madagascar, like the rapscallion I am, climbing to the top of the clock tower in the city, beating the high score in a retro video game.
Is there a problem?
No, just
playing in the ocean near a sunken ship. Fans of the series probably know what this trophy is called. Reenacting the failed E3 stage demo. Getting 3 dolphins to follow the boat. Hitting all targets in the attic with this new toy. Pew pew. And finally, taking a photo of Sully. Actually, let's just do it now.
Say cheese.
mate, come on.
Come on, say cheese.
Cheese.
The 7 silver trophies are for completing the game on crushing mode, its hardest difficulty, finding all treasures, getting through the Scotland cemetery without being seen. For a man as clumsy and loud as Drake, this could be a problem.
Wait, no way I imagined that.
After being marooned in Chapter 13, leave everyone alive until the treasury in Chapter 15, defeat enemies with a stealth attack, melee attack, headshot and explosive in that order in 15 seconds, listening to all optional conversations and competing for the title of World's Fastest Speedrun, complete Uncharted 4 in a mere 6 hours or less.
Just follow my lead.
The one and only gold trophy is for killing 1,000 enemies. Lovely. The plan of action is to play through the game on crushing while picking up the 193 collectibles that includes treasures, notes, journal entries and optional conversations.
I'll let you look at this.
Quite the view.
I'll also be doing some chapter specific trophies like climbing the clock tower. Then I'll try to do all the combat trophies using chapter select before starting a new game for the speed run.
Whew, lots to do. This is a big episode, so grab yourself a drink, get some popcorn, sit back, relax, and come with me on my platinum journey for Uncharted 4: A Thief's End.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Ever since I played through Uncharted 4 the first time, I was like, I'm definitely doing a video about this. I'm going to play through on crushing. Now here's the dilemma. If you beat the game once, you have access to a bunch of bonuses and cheats. And you can use them on any playthrough you want. For example, infinite ammo. It basically takes crushing from an actual challenging playthrough to something piss easy. And as someone who's played all the other Uncharted's on crushing, it seems wrong to cheat myself from the true crushing experience. So I'm not going to activate any cheats. I'm just going to do it straight up crushing playthrough. I'm going above and beyond what the game is asking me to do, but I don't care because crushing is meant to be played without cheats. Well, according to me anyway.
Here we go, folks, Drake's final adventure. This time searching for pirate treasure with his brother Sam, and of course, Elena and Sully are along for the ride. The early chapters were spent picking up treasures and being the most popular man around because just about everyone was happy to talk to Drake.
My hero.
A couple of chapters later, in his attic, a now older and domesticated Drake felt like reliving his glory days, and I was happy to oblige.
Come, take cover. Bullseye. That. Eat plastic.
Still got it. There we go. The first trophy of this platinum journey.
Drake soon got back into the swing of things as a guard made the mistake of walking by a window. 4 games in, have they learned nothing? Next up was making it through a graveyard undetected.
Shit.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't this be a whole lot easier on Explorer difficulty, where the guards are practically blind?
Sweet.
And I say to you, where is the fun in not retrying a section 15 times?
Oh, damn it.
Let's leave the guards to their beloved graves and head to some place a bit brighter, less enveloped by death. Madagascar.
This was the first chapter when I was like, oh, isn't this beautiful? This is just gorgeous. I was kind of so-so on the game at this point. It was grand, you know, just another Uncharted game, but this was like, alright, I can see why it's on a PS4. Although I do got a bunch of stuff to do. So in this entire chapter, I have to knock over cairns.
Ah yes, cairns. Or as Sam likes to call them.
Rock pile.
Sorry, Sam, right. Rock pile.
Thank you. Keep it in the center.
Yeah, there's a lot of backseat driving going on. Ah! We're good.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my spine.
This is a cool encounter because it's like it reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 5 where you'd start up high, you'd scope out the area, you'd mark all your targets, and you kind of infiltrate and try and get a few stealth kills, and then, you know, pandemonia. Obviously this is crushing, so I can't actually tag enemies, so what we're going to do is get a little bit close.
Hey, we got that!
Ah, balls. I went a little bit too close.
You think? This is one of the trickier encounters in the game, as soldiers are perched on the tower with rocket launchers who bombard me when spotted. After a few unsuccessful attempts, I found that scaling the tower and taking out the main threats, then unleashing hellfire on the others was the best strategy.
That it?
Okay. I think that's it.
Yes! Whew. Okay, I can honestly say that was the first truly difficult section. Got the high ground. Well, it was difficult until I figured out to get to the high ground. Satisfying.
I'm scouring this giant level for notes, treasures and cairns, but after driving down this tunnel, I fear I am advancing too far and may have missed something, so I double back.
Oh, gee. Ah, bollocks.
Come on, scoot.
Oh, I think I'm after ruining myself because there's some trophies, there's some treasures directly behind me, and now I can't get to them. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I didn't see the lip. There's treasures down below that I now can't get to. A restart checkpoint. Fuck me. Okay, I'll just get in chapter select. I didn't know. Well, what if I just sort of... This probably breaks the fucking game though, doesn't it? Let's do this. Yep.
How ironic. By doubling back to make sure I don't miss something, I end up missing something. I continued my adventure and got to see a stunning view.
I can practically see my house from up here.
Reenact an embarrassing E3 moment for Naughty Dog, which proved they are mere mortals like the rest of us, get dragged through mud while blasting vehicles into smithereens, and continue a long-running tradition.
Marco! Marco what?
Okay, chapter 17, the elevator ride. This is the beginning of a pretty difficult section of The Last of Us. Chapter 17, the elevator ride. This is one of the most difficult encounters in the entire game. In fact, the run from chapter 17 to chapter 20 is what can break a platinum run. The encounters are brutal. There's one in chapter 20 specifically that I am dreading, as well as dreading this. Okay, so Drake is going to be holding on to this elevator, and there's going to be enemies from just about everywhere, and I'm going to have to somehow kill them all. Here goes nothing.
The most difficult part of this encounter, as I mentioned, is that enemies will appear from all around me. My head needs to be on a swivel. And right in the heat of battle, I do this.
Oh, ya bollocks!
Yeah, don't just let go of a ledge and assume there's something underneath you, dummy. I continued to make poor decisions, like getting trapped on this pillar with the heavy raining down gunfire and my ammo running out. Then I made a horrible attempt at being Indiana Jones. Yep, that's not where I wanted to go. However, I learned from my many mistakes, and by staying calm under stressful conditions and waiting for the opportune moments to strike, slowly but surely, I cleared the way for Elena.
Holy shit!
Okay, I can get through that one. Fingers crossed. Chapter 20, there's an encounter at the beginning of chapter 20. That is, I have no idea how I'm going to... I was on normal and just throw my hands up in the air and be like, this is impossible. Anyway, one step at a time.
All of this killing was certainly starting to rack up. So much in fact that I got the only gold trophy. 1,000 good men had to perish for it. Drake, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Typical day in paradise.
Sam.
He's surrounded.
Yeah. Come on. We gotta go get him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the toughest part of the entire game. This encounter, chapter 20, there's an ungodly amount of enemies. There's snipers, there's heavies, there's runners, there's... I understand I won't be able to do this in one go. It's going to take me a lot of tries, so dying a few times is just part of the game. Each death, I'm going to learn a little bit more and develop a new strategy and tackle things a different way. Alright, here we go.
This encounter proved to be brutal. Way harder than I was expecting. There are about 20 odd enemies in total, featuring snipers that are always looking for that one-shot kill, runners who want to choke me, a grenade launcher enemy who doesn't like my cover, same goes for all the regular enemies who just love tossing grenades at my feet, and 2 fearless heavies walking me down. On top of all this, no checkpoint. If I die, I go all the way back here. 2 hours of retries and different strategies got me to this point.
I don't think I can do this. I've hit a brick wall.
I took a break, went for a lengthy walk, and when I returned, I had a renewed focus and a willingness to play right on the edge. Skirt the line between aggressive and arrogant. Runners are down, snipers are down, grenade launcher is down, 1 heavy down, just 1 to go.
Oh my god, Fuck. I had 1 heavy down, I had both runners down. I had the snipers down. I just need that last. I need to be a bit luckier. Oh, fuck.
Instead of being discouraged, I took solace in the fact that I got so close. If I did it once, I can do it again.
That was luck. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta regroup now. Okay, so I need to grab his gun and then just lay waste.
Now we're talking.
She's right at the entrance. Please, God, tell me that is it. I fucking did it. Death counter must be off the wall. Toughest section in... Tougher than any section in Uncharted 3. Maybe tougher section than in Uncharted 2. Uncharted 1 has, I think, 1 section in like not a sewer area, but like an underground area that's really fucking difficult. This is right up there with them. I got really lucky when that heavy was coming through the door and just blind firing all over the shop with my Uzi and somehow got a headshot.
The remainder of the chapter had some more difficult encounters, but nothing compared to what I just went through. Before I knew it, I had arrived at my final hurdle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I put a spoiler warning. You can skip to the time code on screen if you don't want to see the last chapter. Now, I am embarrassingly awful at QuickTime events, so let's pretend, through the power of editing magic, I did not spend 35 minutes on this stupid sword fight. I arrived, fought Rafe, won while doing pirouettes, and saved Sam without a bother. Without
He did a 5-hit combo. 5.
a bother.
Mother of God. it done.
Globe-trotting adventure over. How about a fun run with a PlayStation icon? Don't mind the enormous boulder.
I thought this was a great level, by the way. Great little kind of bonus. Where are the characters in 10 years' time? Naturally, I'm assuming everyone, well, for everyone, this reminded them of The Last of Us. Walking around the house as Sarah. What a place to build a house. I mean, good God. Talk about paradise. And hard. The hardest part is over. The most frustrating part is over. It should only be easier from now on out. No more crushing difficulty. I'm playing an Explorer all the way. Oh, that was... might have been the one... Uncharted 1, 2, 3, or 4, which is the hardest crushing? I don't know. That chapter 20 was probably the hardest chapter of all 4 games. But overall, I think maybe 1 was the hardest. Anyway, fucking did it. Now to kick back, relax, and explore mode and do some crazy killing. And also pick up more treasures.
Ah yes, those missing treasures. I also missed a journal entry and a note at some point. Thankfully, by using chapter select and putting the difficulty on Explorer, I was able to find everything hassle-free. Next on the list, the numerous combat-related trophies. The final trophy to get before the speedrun is called Peaceful Resolution. I have to make it through all of chapter 13 and 14 without killing anyone. This trophy would be trickier if it wasn't for the fact that it can be done on the easiest difficulty, where guards have the awareness of Mr. Magoo. I have arrived at the final playthrough, the speedrun. Not only am I attempting to beat the game in less than 6 hours, but I must also finish with an accuracy of over 70% for the sharpshooter trophy. Earlier I said it felt wrong enabling cheats while playing on crushing, like I was robbing myself of the true crushing experience. However, on a speedrun, as far as I'm concerned, anything goes. Cheats, glitches, general shenanigans, whatever gets you a faster time is allowed. So in that spirit, I'll be playing on Explorer with auto lock-on and using the infinite ammo cheat in combination with a one-shot kill weapon. The point of this playthrough is to go fast, and that's what I'm going to do. I've done speedruns before on this show for Eco and Shovel Knight, but Uncharted 4 is by far the most enjoyable. 6 hours is plenty of time to make mistakes, like forgetting which way to go or dying on the same sequence repeatedly. Combine that with how simple it is to dispatch enemies, and this is the most relaxing speedrun I've ever attempted.
Arrived at the most difficult section of the game on crushing. This is going to be weird playing it on Explorer with auto aim on and this infinite ammo, but I think it'll be quite cathartic. That's the end of that. And that's it. I don't know, check the time, and that might have been about 40 seconds. Holy smokes.
I had an hour and 10 minutes to spare heading into the final chapter of this wonderful platinum journey. A journey shared with endearing characters.
You saved his ass again?
Naturally.
Filled with danger, mystery, and breathtaking sights. Everything Uncharted 4 offers, I have experienced to the fullest.
%70 accuracy? One last time. Perfect name for the plan. One last time with Nathan, Sully, and Elena. One last time looking for treasure. One last time traveling the world. In this finely detailed environments created by Naughty Dog. Brilliant. There you go, folks. Uncharted 4 is in the books. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, with one magnificent journey over, we must think of the next. I have it down to 2 options. I need to do a little more research before deciding which one I'm going to go with, but I'll make a quick video later on this week letting you know. So thanks again for watching, and until then, take care.